There you go. Dobry pożałowat. Mnie zawód Mark. Dobry pożałowat moja szkoli kosaki systemy. Это старый kosaki система, не новая. Сегодня работа is half sword work. И Shashka. So, alright, what are we going to do today? I want to welcome everybody. My name is Mark. Welcome to Pandemic Martial Arts. We're going to work on half sword. And this comes from the Greeks and their methods that the ethnic Greeks used in the Caucasus and with their weapons. So, we're going to talk about close quarters work today. I'm going to demonstrate some techniques and drills for you. Alright, well, let's get started. Typically, people think of the Shashka as only a long-range weapon. That you may only use it at this range. Well, the problem becomes, what do you do when you're in close quarters? Okay? We have to be able to use this in a manner that is close quarters. This is called half swording. Okay? The idea is that you're putting pressure here and you're using this thing like a big knife. You'll find this in European hematechs. You'll see Filipinos that still teach this. They'll have their hand here on the stick and they'll attack like this. Well, that actually comes from an old Spanish method. You can pop this off your shoulder. You can even use your elbow in close quarters and push down. It does provide a nice platform. Again, a very old method. So, I'm going to be demonstrating this, showing you, and hopefully you get something out of this and you practice some drills. So, what can we do with this? Well, like I said before, we can what? Carve with it. Again, we're carving using the curvature of the blade. Use a training blade, use a wooden blade. If you have a dull blade, because otherwise you'll destroy your bag. So, just a bit for you. We should learn to think in ranges. We have our long range, we have our medium range, and we have our close range. You should be able to fight long range, medium range, close range, and what? Wrestling. Okay? Because in human fighting, we will observe that all of that happens. Get me out of water. The Shashka. Alright, so how are we going to do this with the Shashka? If I'm at this close, and my opponent is here, okay, the Shashka doesn't work at this point, right? So we have this problem. How do we solve it? Well, the Shashka is curved. It's a curved weapon. So being that it's a curved weapon, we can use it to dig. It requires that you understand when the weapon comes out that your hand comes back here, you push the blade and dig with it. You can lift with it. Okay? So I'm gonna demonstrate some techniques. Okay? So we have what? Angles 3, 5, and 7. Okay? There's the 3, 4, 7. Okay? So, what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead, we're going to draw our weapon, and we're going to bring it across. We're going to bring it across. We're going to bring it across. Just like that. So again, what are we doing? We're in close quarters. Okay? Somebody says, oh, I can stop this. He can't draw his weapon. We bring it over. So, the motion is this. I bring it here, and I use the curve of the blade, and then I push, and I rotate. So I can push, I can push, I can push, I can push. Now look at the curve of the blade. It rotates and digs. Rotates and digs. I'm going to demonstrate it next on the back. So as I was saying before, the blade is curved. Okay, so you cannot do this and have any effect. This is pretty much useless. Okay, actually it's really useless. So I'm going to say, well, I can't do anything with my blade. Well, half sword with support in here, we can put a lot of power into our cuts and use the curvature of the blade with rotational force to cut. So, if you notice, how far did the bag move? Okay, so I'm here. All right, so I want to cut up. There's no doubt that is a powerful cut. I cut down. Okay, now you can do it with the other hand. Now, here's another trick. You can use your elbow. Okay, I'll show you that one next. Okay, so now we have the problem that we're in real close, and I want to watch. I want to jig with my weapon. So, I'm going to put my arm down here. I'm going to draw, and I'm going to use my elbow. It comes in here like so. Okay, see this? Just like this, and I'm going to push in with it. We push, and we can stab. Okay, so we push in, push in, push in, push in, and stab. Okay, so method: push in, stab. We're bayoneting him. All right. So think about it like this: I'm this close, right? Okay. I've crowded in. I'm in a tight spot. I can use my blade. Push against it in this manner, and carve down, and then stab. Down, stab. Okay. Again, it's what? I'm in this close. Push down, stab. Push with an elbow, stab. Yep. Push down, stab. Okay. So I can be here and just use the tip, and I'll show you that next. Okay, we're going to use just the tip to cut with. Just this section right here. That's it. So, I'm in this close, I can go. Okay, it works rather well. Because the weight and the curvature. This is the geometry of the Shashka. Okay, it's a curved blade. When you understand how curved this blade is, you'll understand just exactly what you can do with it. So, alright, we use what? Just the tip. I'm in close quarters, my weapon is out, I support it, I give it a good sword grip, hold it tight, and I'm going to what? Push, 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 push. Push. It's a push cut. Like that. Okay? We're pushing hard. So I can be at here, draw my weapon, and cut in that tight of a space. Think about it like this. Here, I'm against this, 0 range. Then I cut. Look at the trick. I'm up here, I draw my weapon to here. And I cut. Can be in here. Okay, think about this. A man's legs. Okay, very close quarters work. Typically not taught by the Shashka. Everybody thinks about the horse and long range, and we're way out here. Well, that's good. What about when we're on foot in here? What happens when in a crowded place, in a house, in close quarters? We need to think about here. How would I do the most damage? Again, we have what? Long range, medium range, close range. Things to think about. Alright, drills to practice. From the draw, here, support the blade, bring it across, cut number 3. From here, there's the draw, bring it across, support, push on the blade, cut number 5. Draw, cut number 7. Okay? Then we turn this into a combination. 3, thrust. 5, thrust. 7, thrust. Okay? Well, those are your basic first 3 drills. So what? Then we can go upward to 1. No thrust. So, up, stab. Up, stab. We're using the curvature of the blade, lifting and cutting. Okay? So, Does it lend itself to cutting like this? Not very well, does it? Why? Because the blade is opposite. Okay? So does that work? Not very well. It's weak. There's strength in this. So we can what? We can even use our shoulders, lean in, carve down. So we can go 3 down, 5 down, 7 down. So we'll think about this. We got 3 down, thrust. 5 down, thrust. 7, thrust. Again, I can come to the top. I can come to a 1, straight down. So 1, stab. 1, stab. There's your drills. So, how do we get a lot of power out of this? Here's the question you should be asking. And that's my next thing. Because the blade is curved, we can use our body weight and rotational force. This rotational force to the twist. Alright, that's what we're trying to do. So, why do I want to do that? Because I'm going to dig in here, I'm going to bring the blade across. Now, a couple of little tricks. As you do this, drop your weight in. Okay, so we rotate, drop the weight. 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 So, rotate, drop the weight. Stack hard then. Just a little bit, some drills for you to work on this weekend, something to do. I want to welcome everybody. Novum Golem, Happy New Year, and thanks for watching Pandemic Martial Arts. Stay at home and train, stay healthy, and until next time, you know what I say? Na zdrowie. Okay, do svidania.